Hi everyone! So today I'm going to share with you, I haven't done freehand painting in ages, and I had a lovely lady come in for a brand new set and she wanted like a dream catcher and a feather, so bring it on. I've never even done a dream catcher, okay me. So I've prepped her natural nails, and then I'm coming in with a thin clear base. Oh! Sorry, yawning away there, it's about 5 in the morning. Oh. I couldn't sleep. Poor Ian is very ill at the moment, so I've been playing nursemaid. Not very well, to be honest. I'm not very good at it, but yeah. So it's very early, so I thought, I'll voice over some videos before actually getting up and seeing to the animals. So I've applied that thin clear base, making sure I've got a nice transition from natural nail to extended free edge. And then I'm going to come in with this super neon yellow. This might be Lauren, I can't remember the name. Basically, it's the neon yellow from Hazel Dixon. And I'm just going to do a wash of colour over the nail, just so I have the base for the glitter. So I like to do a wash of colour when I really want to make sure that the glitter really pops. So if I do this neon yellow as the base, when I come over with the bright yellow glitter, it's going to be super bright. So making sure I'm keeping that nice and thin, because I don't want to bulk out the nail with that colour. I'm getting a small bead of clear acrylic, dabbing it in that glitter, and then I'm just going to pop that on top and use the tip of my brush just to nudge that around and get the full coverage that I want. And as you can see, it's making it that super bright yellow. Oh, and this is Belle from the Princess collection. And then once I've placed that glitter where I want it, I'm going to cap all in clear acrylic. I apologise for the state of my nails. I'm sure I've apologised for them in other videos. It had gone like 3 weeks and I just hadn't had the chance to do anything with them. I'd broken like the tips and stuff. I jammed a few of them in the windows of my horse box. It's just been one of those months, so do ignore my nails. They are a hot mess. They're not even a hot mess, they're just a mess. So once I've capped that nail, I make sure I'm getting a nice shape and structure, and all that glitter has gone nice and matte. I'm going to move on to the next nail, once again applying that thin clear base. Then I'm going to come in with that neon yellow at the tip, placing it there and then blending it up. Then I'm going to come in with my cover pink, and I'm pretty sure I used Obsession, every video. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm obsessed with it. I'm pretty sure it's Obsession. And I'm applying that by the cuticle area and blending down. I'm not worried about getting a perfect blend in this ombre, because I'm then going to come in with my glitter, so it just needs to be, you know, okay. I don't need to get like the most perfect ombre blend, because when you're going to cover it up with glitter, there's no point, because the glitter will blur it out anyway. So yeah, so just using my wet brush to pick up little bits of glitter, tap it on the tip, and then just blend it up with a nail. And then when that's all set into place, I'm going to cap that nail in clear acrylic. then onto that middle finger, and then coming in once again, applying that thin clear base for me to work on. And with this now, I'm doing a full colour nail, so I want to make sure I get a good coverage with this yellow. I want a nice even colour finish. So I'm starting with a slightly bigger bleed at that cuticle area and then pulling it down and then just building up that colour until I'm happy that I've got a full colour nail that's nice and smooth. Then capping in clear acrylic when I'm happy with that depth of colour, using that clear acrylic to then build that shape and structure in the nail. Then onto the pointer finger, so this one I'm coming in once again with a thin clear base, and then I'm going to do this entire nail in cover pink, because this is the nail I'm going to be doing the freehand painting on. So starting with a decent sized bead, just about that cuticle area, getting that nice blend. And then I'm just going to pull that bead down the nail until I've got the shape and structure that I want. And then for the thumb I did exactly the same as the small finger, the pinky finger. I am not awake yet, am I? Sorry guys. Applying that thin clear base, and then I'm going to come in with the yellow, then the glitter, before then capping in clear. And then when they're all finished, I'll file those nails, and then I'm going to do a little hand painting. So I'm using my, I think this is a precision brush. It's from Hazel Dixon, and I'm using her paints as well. So I've just done like a little dot and then pulled line down from it, and then I just want to feather little lines out. I'm not great at freehand painting. I don't do a lot of it, so I'm not going to go into much detail. I mean, you can watch what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm not going to try and explain it because I'm feathering little lines out, really. It's something, you know what, I really enjoy doing it, and it was really simple design, but I kind of finished and I was like, I haven't done freehand painting like this in a very long time, and I was really quite proud of it. And I know it's just like a feather and a dream catcher, but yeah, I felt quite proud of myself. I tend to always like reach for the gel paints, so yeah, I was quite happy with that. So with the dream catcher, again, I've never done one of these before, so I started with like a circle round the around the cuticle area, and then I did a central dot, and then I just kind of did like loads of little half circles out from it, and you know what, I really liked it. I was really surprised by how well it turned out. Again, it's not something I do very often, so yeah, proud me. So I will finish doing this dream catcher. As you can see, I was doing like kind of like ovally circles overlapping each other, and then I did the designs coming down, so a couple of feathers, and then make it look like there was like some beads coming down. The one thing that you always need to remember when working with paint is make sure you let it dry, because that is the one thing. The amount of times I've gone to top coat and you get like a little smear sometimes, so I really took my time to, like, I top coated the other hand, made sure that was all finished before I top coated this one, because I'd used a dotting tool to do a few of the bits on this as well, and I wanted to make sure it was 100% dry, because there's nothing worse than smearing it and you're like, right, I've got to start all over again. So I did a couple of feathers, as I said, and then I used a dotting tool to make it look like some like beads hanging down from the nail. So what do you think? Do we like the dream catcher? Again, first attempt, and I never do freehand. Remember that. So I've already applied one top coat there to the painted nail, cured it for 30 seconds, and then I'm applying the first layer of top coat to the other nails, and then a second layer to that painted nail. So you always want to make sure any artwork you do, any painting, anything like that, stamping, always double top coat, because one top coat won't be enough to protect that artwork. So always make sure you get that double top coat on, and always do a half cure of the first layer so that it's still a little tacky and that second layer adheres properly. And as I said, here we have that moment where I'm really nervously going, oh my god, is it going to smear? No, we're fine. Hurrah, it's dry. Yeah, so just had to share that little bit there. And then, as I said, double top coating any artwork to make sure it's nicely protected. And then when they're all finished and they're cooled down, I'm popping on a little bit of cuticle oil. And then we're done. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I really enjoyed this set. I loved how they were super bright, and I loved the little bit of freehand there. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!